Greetings everyone, once again we are back today with more intriguing tricks which will continue helping you on how to better use your gadgets. So today we are going to be showing you a couple of different tricks. So if you're ready, let's get started. The first trick we are going to be showing you today will be how to multitask or how to split your screen while using your iPhone, which means you can actually be doing two things at a time on the same screen. So what do? First, you need to get to your app store, and while on the app store you need to search for split screen. Split screen is an app called split screen. I will leave the link to how to download this app on the description box below. So this is the app I had already downloaded, so I will just go straight and open. Now that's my split screen app. I can actually be doing two things at the same time, like I said before. So let me begin by opening up YouTube, and at the same time let me open up Google. So you can see I have two screens opening up at the same time. Now on YouTube, let me search for Beyonce. Okay, Beyonce. And on Google, let me search for, let's just say banana. Search and Beyonce, open. So look at what's happening. So I am actually going to be listening to Beyonce, and at the same time I am going to be searching. So there we go. That's Hello by Beyonce. And here we go on Google, I search for banana. So let's look at some of the images which are going to be displayed. So look at that, images of bananas and Beyonce's music playing. And what is good about this is that you can actually resize or repetition your screen based on which is more important. Look at that. All you need to do is look at this little line here, just hold it. This is where the partition is. You can either pull up if you want to use the app down, or you can pull down if you want to use the app up more. So look at that. That's it. YouTube now has a wider screen. Let me pull it back up. Look at what happens. Google has a wider screen. Yeah, sure, most of you didn't know you could do this on your iPhones. So that's that. So that is the first trick, multitasking or splitting your screen. All right, our next trick is going to be on how to hide some apps from your home screen. Sure, most of us did not know that you can actually hide some apps from appearing from your home screen. Maybe you have your kids at home and you have some kind of sensitive images on your social media platforms, and you don't want your kids to be able to access them. So let me show you guys how we can actually do this. From my home screen, I am going to hit on settings, and from the settings I am going to look for where we have screen time. Here it is, screen time. And under the screen time, scroll right down to the bottom, right towards the bottom rather. Now we have use screen time passcode. Here you have to set up a passcode. So let's go. Let me set up my own passcode, a very simple passcode just for the sake of this video. 1111. Re-enter screen time passcode 1111. Okay, that's it. And they are now asking for an email address which you can use to actually retrieve this passcode in a situation where you forget the passcode. So I won't be going to that. Okay, now my passcode has been set already. So let me go back to my home screen. Now I'll have to go back to the settings, and now from the settings I am going to go again to screen time, and under screen time I am now going to get to content privacy and restrictions there, and under these I am now going to go to content restrictions, and they are now asking for my screen time passcode. Remember, the code I put last time was 1111. Now the content has opened. Now I will now have to look for apps. Here I have allow all apps. I want to restrict my social media platforms. Let me go back to my home screen so we can check what I have as social media apps and where they are. Now let me go back. Here we have my social media apps. You can see all the apps appearing there on my home screen. The first screen, I have all my social media apps appearing there. Now let me go back now and hide them, and let's see. Here we have different age ranges for different apps. So social media apps are actually set on 9 plus. So if I will select on 9 plus, it means I have hidden all my social media apps. Now let's go back to my home screen. Look at that. Can you see all my social media apps have disappeared because I have hidden them. Now if I want to get these apps back on display, I will have to go back to screen time, do the process from the beginning. Screen time, content restrictions. Now they're asking for a passcode which no other person is going to have except you. So now I want to get my apps back to my home screen. 1111 and apps. Now let me go to allow all apps. Let's go back. Look at my home screen. All my social back. You can see that all apps are back. Alright, hope you liked this video, and if you're liking what we are doing, please do well to give us a thumbs up. Equally subscribe if you are yet to do so. Also comment and keep sharing so that others can also benefit from what you are already benefiting from. Okay, let's move on to the next trick. Our next trick is going to be how we can restart our iPhones easily without having to press and hold on the start button. So let's get started to discover this trick. So what do we need to do? We can actually use this assistive touch to restart our iPhone. So let me show you guys how you can do this. Now from the settings, get to accessibility, and under accessibility get to touch, and under touch now we have assistive touch. Go in there. Now we have we can actually set this to perform 4 different functions. Now let's set the single tap function. Let it be to restart our phone. Here we have restart. Now let me close. If I have to tap on my assistive touch just once, my phone is going to be restarted. Now let me do it so you can see. Restart. Do you see the menu appearing? Restart, cancel or not. So let me. Alright, I am going to touch on the assistive touch. It says restart. Okay, let's watch and see. Okay, now my phone is restarted. You don't need to go pressing on holding on the power button for maybe 5 or more seconds before your phone can restart. Our next trick is going to be on how we can easily mute and unmute our phones without going to either take up or down the mute switch that we have appearing or located at the top left corner of our phones. So let's see how we can easily do this. Get to your settings, and under your settings, accessibility, under accessibility, touch, and under the touch, assistive touch. And here now let's set, the first thing we did was to set the single tap to restarting the phone. Now let's set the double tap to actually muting the phone. So here we have mute. So that's it. Now if I have to tap this twice, my phone is going to be muted. Now let's try and let's see. Can you see that? Silent mode off. Let me tap again twice. Silent mode on. Let's do it again. Silent mode off. Silent mode on. Alright, that's it for this trick. Now let's move on to the next trick, which is going to be on how we can easily switch between apps without going to double tap on the home button for those who have 8 plus and below, or swiping upward for those who have X and above. Alright, so now let's see what we can do, or what we are going to do to easily have this enabled. Now we have to go to settings again, settings, go to settings, and under the settings we have to look for accessibility again, and under accessibility let's go again to touch, and under this we have to scroll right down to the bottom to back tab, and under the back tab, what the back tab actually implies will be Apple icon, which is located behind your phone. That's what you actually have to use now in order to switch between screens. Now let's set double tap to be app switcher. Now that's it, app switcher, double tap. Now if I have to tap here twice, let's see what happens. Let me tap here twice and let's see what happens. Can you see that? Let me tap twice. Can you see? Can you see? I can now switch between screens easily. Now switch between screens easily. Now let me try again one more time so you guys can see. Now can you see? There it happens again. Alright, there it goes again. Okay, thanks. Alright, so that's the end of our tricks for today. Until next time, I will say a big thank you to all my returning subscribers. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, and equally share. And for those still waiting to subscribe, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please do well to equally subscribe today. And when you subscribe, please do well to turn on the notification bell so that you don't get to miss any of our intriguing tricks on how we can better manipulate and actually enjoy using our gadgets. Okay, until next time, I'ma see you all later. Peace out.